Hey there, this is Tarun Gill from Tarun Gill Fitness, helping you with your fitness queries. So today I want to talk about something as common as egg yolk. So the other day I was with this friend of mine, and he was specifically having egg whites, and I asked him, I said, buddy, why aren't you having the yolk? He tells me, Tarun, there's so much of cholesterol in it. I said, okay, what is cholesterol? And he was looking at me, cholesterol is not good for your body, cholesterol, doctor says I have high cholesterol. Now, from there I figured out a lot of you would be having the same issue. You would not be having egg whites thinking that it has high cholesterol value, so it's obviously good to avoid it. And plus you have this whole range of people, doctors, nutritionists talking about how egg yolk is not good, you should not be having it. So in this video, I will tell you, should you be having egg yolk over egg white, or egg white is a better option than an egg yolk? So first we need to understand, what is an egg yolk and why is it being touted as a villain? So as per various research back in 80s and 90s, people thought that egg yolk has a lot of cholesterol in it. When I say cholesterol, let's understand what cholesterol is. So let me put an analogy for all of you. What is cholesterol? Let's say cholesterol, think of cholesterol as a speed breaker. Now you're driving, you have a car, you have a vehicle. Now think of as many speed breakers. Let's say you want to go from destination A to destination B. The more speed breakers you'll have, chances of you reaching your destination will be obviously, it'll kind of delay the whole journey. That's what cholesterol is. Now think of your journey like, say, your arteries supplying blood to your heart. So what is cholesterol? What cholesterol does is it's a deposit, a fat deposit in between your arteries. It slows down. It constriction of blood vessels in your arteries. It slows down the blood, not blood pressure, the pressure of blood which is supplying to your heart. So now when that gets clogged in your arteries, obviously there's a disturbance. So obviously your body can't, your heart can't get enough blood in them. So that is why cholesterol is been linked. It's not a disease. It's been linked to a heart disease, because obviously when your heart does not get enough supply of blood, it leads to various heart problems. Having answered that, what does egg yolk have to do with it? Now egg yolk, typically one egg yolk contains about 200 to 400 grams of micrograms of cholesterol. Now as per doctor's recommendation, ideally human being should be having somewhere between 300 mg to 400 mg of cholesterol every day. Now if you already have a heart condition, you should be looking at having something between 200 to 250 mg of cholesterol every day. Now my point is, the cholesterol is not the villain here. It's dietary cholesterol that we're talking about here. Do you know that 2/3 of body's cholesterol has been made in the liver? When you're not supplying body with enough cholesterol, it makes it on its own. Probably people didn't even know about it. You must have heard these two terms called LDL and HDL, the low density lipids and the high density lipid, LDL being the bad cholesterol, HDL being the good cholesterol. My recommendation to you, don't eliminate yolk. Egg yolk is equally good when it comes to supplying high energy of protein. Now one egg contains about 6 grams of protein, which means 3 grams comes from your yolk and 3 grams come from your whites. Plus yolk also have many other benefits. It actually helps you killing the bad cholesterol. So if we not having enough yolk, we're actually preventing our body from those good nutrients. So now, things have changed over the years. We've been constantly questioning the old researchers, and this has been established now that yolk is not bad. It's not the villain. Please, if you love the yolk, and you're stopping yourself because thinking it has high cholesterol, by the way, all of us would always have a high cholesterol. over 300 for a simple fact because some of us are meat eaters, some of us, love animal fats. So our cholesterol will be somewhat higher. So long you're cognizant of it, so long you know that you have high cholesterol, there are ways to minimize it. What are the best ways to minimize your cholesterol? The only I can think of is exercise. Now, if you want to exercise and eat whatever you want to eat, it's the best way to kill and control your cholesterol, isn't it? So why worry about it? Coming back to egg whites and egg yolk, if you love egg yolks, go for it. There is no such thing as egg yolk are bad. So I hope this answers questions for most of you, and I would recommend all of you to add yolk in your breakfast or your regular meal plan. So till then, see you.